It's Joe and Blue.
Right when I was getting about to start, I just heard the tiniest little kitty cry behind me. So giving him some hugs. You want a purr for everybody?
Oh, just a little bit, he says.
Look at his feet down here. Oh, you're such a good boy, buddy. Want to say hi to everybody? Oh, I got the irritated tail flick. Since he hasn't been on stream very often, I thought I'd jump at the opportunity to get him on screen. Hello everybody! How are you doing today? As for myself, I'm feeling a little better. Most of y'all know, if you were here yesterday, I was having a pretty difficult time. To summarize, this past month has been so exciting and so busy, and I got to play in multiple states around the country. I got to travel all the way home to see my parents and meet my nephew. I got to teach my students. I got to do my first shows in Nashville again and continue Twitch. But combining all of these things together put a lot of stress on me, and I was expecting to celebrate when it was all over, and instead I just cried, and my stomach was killing me, and everything was sore, and I couldn't do anything, and I was like, that's that thing that everyone was telling me was gonna happen, but I was like, of course not, because I've been running for 10 years. Why would it happen now? But it certainly did, and it really was tough. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still kind of working my way out of it slowly but surely. It did bring me a little bit under the weather. I've been having a lot of chest pain and congestion and sneezing, shortness of breath. But I just want to lovingly and slowly bring myself back into this space, which is my safe place and my happy place. And you know, it might mean that I have a shorter stream or I only do Joe's picks or something like that, but I'm gonna do my best to make sure that it's still enjoyable and, you know, and happy. I know you've told me not to feel this way, but I was very embarrassed yesterday. I totally broke. Big ol' cry. Had a really hard time. But I'm feeling a bit better today. I've been going to bed really early, no alcohol. I've been lifting weights. I want to slowly get myself back into running. So I just did a block and focusing on weights for right now. But, you know, I'm just making those changes that I need to have longevity in my career. So I'm confident I will get there. Am I feeling 100% myself? Not yet, but I am still the same passionate, driven person. So even though what feels like my connection is a bit looser than I'd like with my instrument right now, I still want to nurture it and love it for what it is. I feel like you guys are gonna get mad at me. It made me happy though. In between a lot of Stardew and a lot of couching, I realized I really wanted to learn this song. So I sat down this morning and I wrote out a brand new song. And it's from a game I haven't done before. For what it's worth, it was really quick for me. And I liked doing it. So I have a new song that I think will be perfect for a BHG, so I'm excited to celebrate your resub that you did at tier 3, one of the rare T3ers, for 11 months. We're almost at that full year. That's wild. Because I feel like I mostly remember you introducing yourself more consistently in chat. I feel like closer to fall Or maybe that's just like when I started to really notice. Because obviously by the time Halloween came around and you were hanging out for Festival of Ghouls, that's when I was like, I know this name a lot. But thank you so much, BHD, for all the help. I did press record today. I'm on the fence as to whether I'm going to upload the stream from yesterday up, because I was just the saddest girl in Nashville in it. I was just a big old cry girl, and I'm not sure if, I don't know. A part of me wants to because it's honest, right? And I think it's good to show vulnerability to a degree, and not in like a shove down your throat way, just like mixed in with everything else, you know? Here was a bad day. Happens. Fast Don't Lie, do what you need, Joe, we're all here for you. Thank you so much, Fast Don't Lie, thank you so much. Upload it so there at least what? At least as an unlisted video. That was the hardest sentence I've ever read in my entire life. Facts. I kind of wanted to jump in and play this song for improv first, but I see it's about to end, and that always happens to me. So I'm gonna rewind this bad boy because it just sounds like kind of the vibe I want to start with. So, even though I've been super burnt out sad girl, I did still learn a new song for today. I can't help myself. And I'm excited to show you guys. I ran through it a little bit. It's not, you know, really playing ready, but I don't care. I just want to show it to you guys. It's fun. Oh yeah, you can see the accordion. Usually I have it more tucked in the back or more over here. Oh, accordion, how I love you. I feel like I might be able to work this into the new song. Don't push myself. I'll probably do it next week. Okay. Melon Lord, what's up? Floorcordion. People really love Floorcordion. Wow. Joe Swole. I mean, for a while there, I was running like 4 days a week. But this last month, I was so busy. And the temperature in Nashville was anywhere between like 90 to 100. And I just did not want to. I didn't want to run when I had that hour off. It was like the last thing I wanted. For Cypheric, the time that I have had to sit down with the harp, I've quite enjoyed. I'm slowly but surely getting much more comfortable with the very first song I've learned for you guys. I'll probably do that today. And I started working barely on my next one. The only thing that's a little frustrating is instead of the knobs, I can do it for some of them, but I do have to change the tuning for in between these, which takes a little time. But I'm gonna find the most efficient way to do it quickly where I don't have to do like all the strings, for instance, but the ones I'm using for that particular piece. 70-degree day yesterday. Oh, that sounds so lovely with like a little breeze. Dennis, hello, how are you? I would love some ginger shots. It's just when it comes to things like that, it's hard for me to let myself buy them because I think they're just a little expensive for what they are, at least from the place I go to, which I love and is so good. But I had to treat it as a treat because I was like, man, I have like a sadness if I buy something and I feel like it was like too much of a splurge. I don't know. I think my dad was a financial advisor, so I think I'm used to kind of thinking about some things like that. Tripwire! Oh, how are you? I at you. That's like the rudest way to welcome a raid ever. How is your stream? It's so nice to see you. And you amongst others in the Discord, I just thank you so much for being honest about experiences you've had that are coinciding with a bit of how I'm feeling right now. It's helping me feel a lot better. I think most of you guys know roughly what's going on, but I burnt myself out, and I'm just trying to play myself lovingly back into things slowly but surely. But for Tripwire, please let me know if I could play something for you. You brought the ginger shots. I need ginger shots. I mean, it does help with the congestion that I feel. I feel like it helps kind of clear everything else. Do you live in Texas for Celeste? Or are you just saying, like, in general, it's just really hot there? Oh, no, you're North Carolina. I should remember that. We talked about that. Oh, no shots. I'm an alcohol-free girl this week. I'm doing, like, a super cleanse, get everything out, chill moment. So, a nice, easy way to start. Let's just do a bit of improv first. And, of course, Tripwire, if there's something I can play for you, just let me know. Ginger Peoples Crystallized Ginger. Is Ginger Peoples like a brand? I've only been to Texas for South by Southwest 1 year. Fable Cry had a couple shows, not on the main stage, mind you, but we had some, we had like 5 shows or something throughout that weekend. And oh, Nelly, it was hot. It was hot. But Austin's a really cool city. I really enjoyed it. Improv. Gosh, you are touching my heart right now for Ginger Morph. Don't worry about it at all. I often get for people who really enjoy Fable Cry, I think when they see me, yes, I like to dress all like dark and stuff too, but otherwise I do have quite a girly, I want to say repertoire. Do I really only think about music? This is so ridiculous. Closet. I have a very feminine closet. I like a lot of girly puffy things, but I also really like putting on a dang suit and slicking my hair back for Fable Cry as well. It was so funny. I was at a show at some point this month and all the craziness. And Fantastic Plastics, what is up? Thank you so much for the host. I think most of you guys know Fantastic Plastics, but if you don't, change it. Because they are such like they have the energy of a live show without having to leave your home. So if you ever need that, you go there, you have fun, you dance, and you smile. and it's wonderful. There are plastics here, true. Let's see. Understand two different sides of yourself. I wear corpse paint for shows. Exactly. And then it's kind of super fun because then you can go about doing your everyday thing when you're not, you know, doing your stage thing, and just get to have these two sides of yourself shine. Oh, but what I was saying is I've done a lot of shows before where someone would come up to me and be like, I really love your like gothy style. And I'm like, what? I mean, that's cool. Sometimes I do that. My cat is the saddest boy. So sad. It's so hard to be Baloo. He doesn't get one day off, let me tell you. Well, since I faded this, I feel like I should keep playing. Let's see. Fantastic Plastics. I don't know if you know this, but you guys are the only Twitch streamers I bought merch from. Oh, I lied. I also bought pencils, but only you two. The one with the 3D glasses. I thought it looked really cool. And I was like, I like them. I want to support them. I want to go get it, but then I have to go downstairs and stuff. And I just started, so that would be rude. Speaking of rude, I'm not going to tell you the song. It's Secret Library Daguerre from Final Fantasy IX. I might have to do that trip downstairs to show both of the merch, because the pencils merch is truly, oh man, I'm about to butcher an expression again, I feel it. A sight to behold. That's correct, right? That's right. JRC Roller, thank you for the follow, thank you. Thank you so much. Whew, I got it. I don't always get these phrases, so that is a relief. Rick, it's wonderful to see you. How are you doing today? Let me see, make sure I'm caught up here. For Ginger 4, more Final Fantasy IX is my favorite. I know that Renault is my like alert icon, but I love Final Fantasy IX. I was watching a very interesting, just like, you know, one of those random YouTube videos you fall into as you go down the YouTube hole and you're like, how did I get here? But it was a video explaining why Final Fantasy IX wasn't as popular. And they were saying how it was coming into a time where people were getting a lot of excitement over like kind of future plot lines and very either war or like future settings. So then going back to, you know, that kind of like romantic, mythical fairy kingdom setting was a little less sexy, I guess, for people looking for a new game. And that was like one of the reasons that it kind of got held back a bit. Van Hamilton, how are you, by the way? Whenever I see you in chat, I think of the first draft of the collab we did together, because you labeled the track like floof, 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 or something. Or like foy, 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 foy. Just sharing that information. Do with it what you like, you know? Raisinox. I enjoy your wrong expressions. I don't think that it would make it quite to the tier of coffee table book. I feel like it could, if anything, be like a bathroom book. I never touch those when I see them in people's houses. You know? Now that I've very maturely started today's stream, what else would I like to play? Andrew, what's up? It's good to see you. Andrew sent me a very sweet message the other day. You're the best. Because I think he saw on Discord I was just kind of talking about my whole burnout vibes, and he was very, very sweet and very lovely. And on top of being sweet and lovely, he's very talented as well, and an amazing drum streamer. So if you want to go check him out, I highly recommend. Highly. Hey Zinfan, how are you doing today? Chunky Bits, how are you? I'm doing all right. I've just been working really hard to be patient with myself and take care of myself these past couple days. Yeah, just forcing myself to sit down as much as possible, making more meals, no alcohol, a little bit of exercise. How is your sunburn, by the way, for Andrew? Andrew got like a gnarly sunburn. It was kind of scary. I think what I'm going to do next is Zelda Wind Waker's Outset Island. Caring and pacing. Oh, and sleep. I've been putting this off for so long, but I finally made a big purchase in my life that desperately needed to happen. And that was a new mattress. I've had my mattress for like 10 years, but it caves in a little bit in the middle. And it's extremely uncomfortable. And these past couple days when I needed sleep more than ever, I've been having the hardest time to get to sleep. And I was like, enough. I'm treating myself by buying a mattress. And then the other very fun things I bought to make myself feel better are like an electric toothbrush and socks. I guess I'm old now. Here's Outset Island. Is this what being old is? When you look forward to your toothbrush and socks in the mail from Amazon. I did treat myself, I forgot. Randomly, in my Amazon searching, I found, like my shopping basket had a Sonic Care toothbrush. I got the nice stuff. I was like, I'm gonna treat my teeth. Good. Bye. Socks, also need. And then something I didn't need come up, but I do, if you know what I mean. I like to use a lot of Moleskine notebooks. Are they overpriced? Probably, but I do really like the reliability and just the sleekness of a Moleskine notebook for writing lyrics and my practice stuff in. And they sometimes do collabs with like, I don't know, either like an artist or a show or a brand. And they had a partnered notebook released with Sailor Moon. And I saw it. Is it a $30 notebook I bought? Yes. And do I have to wait a month to get it? Yes. But I am so excited about this freaking Sailor Moon Moleskine notebook. I'm so excited. So, mostly adult purchases and then one Joe purchase. That's how I'm trying to make myself feel better. I mostly did the whole thing over again. Is my favorite part is when it goes. Oh, not that. Oh, I love that line. It's just so happy. As you can tell, it's kind of like the big, like, high part before it turns around again. But it's not too showy. It's not super dramatic. It's just nice. It's just pretty. It's the perfect, like, last little phrase to put a little period at the end of that sentence. I really like it. Mamselle, it's nice to see you as well. How are you? Tripwire, that piece I was playing earlier, Secret Library Daguerreo, I feel like I'd love to hear you try that on cello. It's relatively straightforward, but it's super relaxing. It has that kind of Baroque feel to it, but I feel like it might be nicer with a lower register. Panda Whirl, how are you? I know, I love this theme. 18 years ago, that's wild. I remember like my cousins having their Nintendo GameCube, but my family had so many at the time that my mom was like, no, no more. Me and my brother always had to have everything. Like, my dad even kept his Atari, and then we had the Sega, we had the Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis, PlayStation, PlayStation 2, Dreamcast, the one that everyone forgets. And then finally, my mom, I think, was like, you guys have enough, including the husband and the children. She's like, no more for at least a little bit. Chill. So whenever I saw my cousins, that's when I got to see people play like Animal Crossing. And I was like, what the heck is this? And Wind Waker and stuff like that. Yar's Revenge? No, I haven't heard of that, but I am highlighting that because I want to know. Actually, you know what? I feel like this is going to make all the gamers cringe. You know when you used to like take the cartridges and like blow in it and like bump it in and stuff like that? I kept trying to do that to make this game work that I wanted to work so bad. It was my favorite for the Atari. It was called, oh, Burger something. No, not Burger King. I know what that is. I know what that is. Oh, what was it? Like, you can see it at some arcades still. It's not, like, insanely popular, but... Burger Time. And I guess when I bumped it in, the, like... I don't know what you would call it. I'm not good with technology. But, like... inside of it, where you see, like, kind of the little boop boop beeps on it, you know what I mean? Got stuck in there, and the plastic casing came off. So then it was just permanently lodged in there, and we could only play Burger Time on it. My brother was still really nice to me about it. I was so scared. I was like, I broke it. I'm so sorry. So, yeah, we could only play Burger Time. Maybe it was my plan all along. I loved Burger Time. Like, I know that, like, I know you shouldn't, technically. It is a nice memory that surges through oneself when they do that little blow, but it is bad, I think, because all, like, the moisture and whatever gets in there. Rubbing alcohol, I wouldn't know that. Q-tip does make sense. But now, you know, that for the Switch, I feel like they're slowly just going to put out everything on there. There's one used video game store that I like to go to that has all that, like, generation of stuff. Is my Mario Party stopped working? Have any of you guys had, like, an N64 cartridge that, like, is good for 10 minutes and then it just stops working? Because that's what happened to Mario Party, which makes me very sad. It's always going to be my favorite group game. Like, for short time fun, you know, like Super Smash Bros. And Mario Kart's awesome. But for a sit down enjoying yourself for like a long period, Mario Party I love. From Sydney, Australia. Hello! Thank you so much for coming in for Gas Mask Soldier. How are you doing today? I'm just playing through a bunch of video game music for right now, and then I'll move into some loops and singing and stuff. But please let me know. I would like to do next Grand Ship, The Sinking State. And this from a game called Bravely Default that has such a beautiful soundtrack. It's one of my favorites to play over. And the game itself is really fun. There's this one thing that happened halfway through. I don't want to ruin it for everyone. That made me so annoyed, though, when playing the game. I was, like, absolutely shocked at what it had asked me to do. I don't know if anyone understands what I'm talking about. But Lord, I was not pleased. They changed the name of this, and now whenever I type it in on YouTube, it's just like such a hot mess disaster. Hot Mess Express. Yeah, that's not it. Fine, I'll open Spotify. Because I love you this much, song. You're worth it. Is it also called that? No way. Really? Once bought a used Xbox that scratched rings into 3CD before I realized that was a problem. Like the system itself scratched into the disc? Is that stinks if that's the case. That sounds awful. Yeah, on for Spotify it's called Grand Shift Sinking State, and then on YouTube it's just like I don't even know. I don't know what's going on over there. Here it comes though. That one's so pretty. Sorry, Raisinox, if I was confusing with addressing which song I'm playing. I tend to do that sometimes. I get a little better on Panda World, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. That struggle is fading. Do you mean my struggle or general struggle or cartridge struggle? For Kristen, what's up? It's good to see you. When you rented the game. That is such a throwback. I remember when I used to rent games, that was only really for Sega Genesis that I would rent games for. But I used to always get the Lion King Sega Genesis game because it was freaking awesome. I love that game. And I found it online like a couple years ago. I was just like playing through. It was fun. I like it. You get to play as like all the stages of Simba. So you start off as like little kid Simba, and then you're like adolescent Simba with like weird pubescent lion hairs growing in, and then full mane grown-up Simba. It's pretty sweet. It took me a lot of rentals of the game, but I did beat the game as a kid, and I have as an adult as well. I would just get it like every single time we would go there. Space Space Oddity. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I mean, I don't know how many hours I clocked into that, to be honest. Like, even as a kid, I played it all the time. And me and my dad, you want to hear something adorable? We would play Mortal Kombat together, and we used to call it Hiya. And he'd be like, Joe, you want to play Hiya? And I'd be like, yeah. We only called it Hiya. And he had one of the very first like attempts of motion detection, like so that okay, this might need some explanation. Let me at least give us like a vibe before I jump really far into this. So there was this thing where you had to piece together a bunch of pieces on the floor. They almost looked like train tracks, and it made a hexagon. And you had to stand in the middle of it, and it was supposed to be able to detect if you punched or kicked, and your character was supposed to do it. And my poor father tried to do this for so long, and it never worked. Never, ever worked. But he was so excited, I remember. But it didn't work. We did also have that, like, pad where you could play... what was it called as a marathon or something for the NES? And you just, like, had to jump between, like, the two buttons on the pad to be a little runner and make your guy win the race. I loved that, too. That was really fun. Beast, thank you for the follow. Tiger Tales, I haven't seen you for a bit. How are you? My dad's a man. I love my dad. And my mom. My whole family. Big fan. Oh, I got my Game Boys over there. I have, I always mix it up. SP is the flip, right? I have that one, and then I have my Game Boy Color as well. And I have, a 3DS downstairs. I'm doing okay for Tiger Tales. Admittedly had a really rough weekend, if I'm being transparent, but I'm just trying to work my way out of it, slowly but surely, and just being easy on myself. I feel like I saw a question or something. It might be good. Here we go. I would like to do next one of the fighting themes from Bravely Default. It's just really happy and fun and bumpy, and I really enjoy it, so I hope you like it. Welcome for Danny the Hamilton. How are you doing today? And Gary! I feel like, I was gonna say I feel like you finished early today, but no, I don't think so at all. That would have been a long time. Danny, thank you. Ooh, I want to hear a French accent, Pencils. Ooh la la. Yes, please. You're doing great. Glad to hear it. Let's see. So we're gonna do Baby Bird. Thanks for letting me go down memory lane there. That was really fun. Me and my dad are still like that. Like, there's this pizza place that's near this like play set we would rent out and like be on the water and stuff. And there was arcade games, and he would always, and he still does to this day, after everyone's done eating, put a couple corners on the counter and like kind of push them towards me, and he's like, I'm like, yes, we're gonna play that Jurassic Park shooter game and go inside of it. And Mom is gonna probably roll her eyes, but lovingly. But we still do that stuff. Father Joe. Thought it was gonna be the extended version. Kind of bummed. They're so pretty. The entire soundtrack, again, is just so, so lovely. I really highly recommend it. I think what I'd like to do next... Let me see. Oh, I feel like I'm ready to show you guys that new one I did. I know I'm talking about being burnt out and stuff, and I probably shouldn't, but I sat down and I wrote out a song this morning that I thought was really cool. That was a suggestion, actually. And BHG, I think that you'll like this one a lot. I wanted to do it earlier in the stream so I can do it later in the stream as well. I only got to play through it like 3 times, but I think I can do it. I think y'all will like it. somewhere at least. But super fiddly, super fun. I don't know if I should try and pronounce this, so I will put it in the chat. It is from Unravel, which is a super, super fun game. It's very touching, it's very sweet, very beautiful. That's what the song's called. Please don't make me say it. I don't want to. How have I forgotten how good you are at playing the violin? Thank you so much. Thank you. Prince Pan, thank you so much. Now I have to. Halling efter per Luf. Is it French? I was gonna guess German. I have horrible instincts when it comes to like properly assuming what a language I'm hearing is. When I was doing the stuff from that game called Gravity Falls, I messaged Pencils and I was like, of course, the first video game song I want to learn how to sing is in French. And he's like, Joe, this isn't even a language. This is just made up nonsense. Like using syllables that are like both Japanese and French. Efter, it could be Danish. So I'm going to try that one again later in the stream once I'm warmed up a little bit more. Just doing a little stretch. This is a great stretch, by the way, for anyone who's typing a lot at the computer. You just go to either side and you make a T. Like that. You can go down too. I personally feel the best one when I flex the hands back towards me and I just try and push them back. And you get a really nice stretch all the way under here. I feel like I'm gonna go with the fiddle vibe for a moment and do another piece that's still a video game piece, but heavily influenced by a fiddle style, European fiddle style of playing. This particular piece is called A Settlement in the Red Bluffs, and it is from Octopath Traveler. T-pose. I do that before shows a lot, and my bandmates make fun of me because sometimes I just do one hand. But then they think I'm like doing a sassy thing, like sometimes I'll stand like this when I'm doing it. They're just like, oh, okay, Joe, whatever. I see you over there. She doesn't want anyone to talk to her. And I'm like, I'm just stretching. I just want to make sure I don't injure myself. This is a particular piece that took me a couple playthroughs to really get it. But I feel like I've almost really got it under my fingertips, is the lever of comfort that I'm gonna, whatever, here it is. I hope you like it. Deal with it. I'm feeling a bit more like connected with it today, which is nice. I feel like I sounded so like cheesy trying to describe it yesterday, but like I really feel like for someone to be able to play the violin, you need to... Trash getting picked up. It almost feels like you have to sing the melody in your head while you're playing it in order to make it really sound like it's something and not just like mindless notes going back and forth. I tried so hard to like make it sing yesterday and I just could not connect with it at all. And I think that's what I was trying to like talk about really with the whole burnt out feeling. Wax Kahul, thank you so much for gifting a sub, especially for Dana. That's amazing. Thank you so much. That does give you a priority request if there's something you like to hear. For anyone to get a priority request, you just have to sub, gift a sub, donate, or bits. I'm not picky. Admittedly, I'm taking more control of the queue just for this week to help get myself back in to playing comfortably. And for reasons of pushing myself too far, I just could not connect in any way to what I was trying to play, and it just made me feel so upset. I still am not feeling 100% myself, if I'm being transparent, but I'm just trying my best to, if anything at all, just listen to myself and make adjustments as I go, because that's all I can really do. I hope you guys don't mind. Welcome for Biggity. It's good to see you. How are you doing today? And Jojo, it's good to see you too. And so Riri, how are you? Lady Hyde Park. We had a lot of people come in. Thank you guys. You should be winding down, not in a dance mood. My bad. Maybe I'll try and do more of like a nice chill moment. This might be a bit adventurous, but I'm trying to just follow my gut right now. And for whatever reason, it's telling me that I really want to play the museum theme from Paper Mario: The Origami King. One of the very first games I bought on my Switch. I love my little Karaoke buddy, but the only thing that makes me sad is the packaging. Have you ever gotten something in the mail and you pick it up and the whole box is just smashed? And your heart's like, oh no, my thing I ordered is ruined. What is it gonna look like when I open it? And for little Karaoke buddy, his cute little face was smashed in. See, he has all the cracks on it. So that was kind of a bummer, but I still love him for who he is, cracks and all. So I like to have him up here for emotional support as I play. That's character. That's what people I used to have a scar, believe it or not, on the side of my cheek here for a long, long time growing up because I fell out of a tree and a branch scratched me on the way up. My mom was like devastated. So we, put the stuff on it every single day. If you get really up and close and personal to my face, you can probably see it, but it's actually done quite a good job of fading over time. What kid hasn't fallen out of a tree? Come on. I found a bird's nest, thought it was super cool, wanted to look at the birds, fell out of tree. Biked home, face bleeding, excited to tell mom about bird's nests. Mom not happy in any way, shape, or form. She was so sad. Okay, the museum theme from Paper Mario: Origami King. Museum music. This one's a bit hard for me, but I really like it. And I'm gonna just do my best. The key is very tricky, and it goes up and down, but it's beautiful. I hope you like it. I'm actually quite happy with how that went. There's one part that's still so awkward for me. Let's see. Hoagie Man, how are you? It's good to see you. Let me just see that difficult section. It's much better than when I first started playing it, at least. You hear that theme like consistently throughout the game, but in different orchestrations or like time signatures or vibes for Toad Town, which is kind of like one of the first places you go in it. But just straightforward with the piano, I thought was so pretty in the museum, which is why it's called museum. Let's see. What you said reminded me of what Simone Biles, I might be saying that wrong, said about getting the twisties. The twist, I have so many questions. What are the twisties? Guyver, thank you so much. Thank you. Sometimes I'm kind of self-conscious about my eyes, honestly. Josen, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. People sometimes tease me as they're big. I might look a little scary. I'm going to do one more song before doing some sort of loop. I don't know what loop I want to do yet. Let me know if there's any suggestions, especially for Wax for the resub and for BHG for the resub or Fast Don't Lie. Any of you three, if there's something you might want to hear as a suggestion, please let me know. Next, I'm going to do Comet Observatory from Super Mario Galaxy, and then we'll start looping. This one's really pretty. Makes me feel classy. I mean, as classy as I can get. So pretty. I really like that piece. Hi, buddies. Hello. How are you? And Asasana? Or no? Yeah, maybe? Axasana? How are you? It's good to see you here. And Hesh? How many strings make up the bow? Oh goodness, I have no idea. I can tell I'm needing a bit of a rehair at some point soon, but it should be fine for at least now. Bows actually, as well, the longer you use them and the longer they're like, taut, the bow does slowly but surely curve, which is not what you want. But if you look like right down the barrel of it, if it starts to curve, then you need to get it straightened. But it's not something that's like really bad. Some people get really scared if they see that it's starting to bend, but it's just what happens. MCQ8, thank you so much for gifting 2 subs. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And that does give you a priority request. If there's something you would like to hear, just let me know. Darkest Night, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Whew, you guys, I'm feeling pretty good right now. I was nervous I scared people yesterday as I was having such a hard time. But I'm feeling pretty good right now. Oh, is that for new friend? We can do some new friend. Shiny Miller, thank you for the follow. Shiny Miller. I was thinking, oh, this is the wrong binder. You guys, I started a piano music binder. I've been practicing piano a bit more. And I picked out my, let's see, how many songs did I pick out? I'm working on this one first, but I'm gonna add some more music featuring piano into my loops. This is one where I have stuff where I sing, like my lead sheets and things like that for loops. So new friend. I do like baby piano in this piece. What is baby piano, you ask? I will show you. But I think what I'm planning to do with this song is I'm gonna re-record it. I'm not gonna do it right now. I do perform it as a loop, but loops can go on for a while, so I do like to pre-record some things to help things move along. I want to add bass to it, and I kind of want to add maybe electric guitar to it, just some like fast like on the choruses. I think would be kind of cool. The only issue is that means I'd have to pre-record, I think, the washboard, except for the solo section, of course. But if you like this song, it's going to be updated and new and shiny. I can't promise you when. Right now I'm kind of just being easy on myself in regards to pacing. But I have some ideas for this. I think that could be pretty cool. Preemptively, I think I'm just going to start with this thing on. I shouldn't say this thing. It's my love. The lovely washboard. Love it. But we're going to start with baby piano. Check, check. Okay. And I need my metronome to kind of tell me where I'm going. Okay. Ready? Oh, let me make sure it's not peaking. Sorry. I remember. Okay, baby piano commence. 1, 2, here we go. Far from perfect, I know, but it works for now. Okay. Washboard. I swallowed wrong. I've got a new friend. He's waving hello. See, he comes like a snail, like a comet tail. Then he goes. Say hello to my new friend. He's under my toes. Oh my, he's filling me up with all these things he knows. Can you hear him singing along? Do you hear him singing along? Can you hear what he's saying? Oh, am I coming back? I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, I think I might be back. I think I'm back. Hey. I'm in love with my new friend. Always good to the eye. So fine. Just a little glint and you will be blind. Say goodbye to your old friends. We're just a week or so old. They wave the most wonderful stories that have ever been told. Can you hear him singing along? Do you hear him singing along? Can you hear what he's saying? Can you hear him singing along? Are you picking up the words of the song? Can you hear what he's saying? Don't. He was a singing and singing and singing again. He was a singing and singing and singing again. He was a singing and singing and singing forevermore. He was a singing and singing and singing again. He was a singing and singing and singing again. He was a singing and singing and singing forevermore. Can you hear him singing along? Do you hear him singing along? Can you hear what he's saying? Can you hear him singing along? Are you picking up the words of the song? Can you hear what he's saying? Can you hear what he's saying? Gotta fade out on the ding dang bell. Man, I've never had that happen before, and it's happened twice in the past 2 weeks where my internet will turn off completely, and before I even have time to go downstairs and manually reset, it just comes back. But is everything okay now? Everything clear? Stan and Macy, thank you for the follow, as well as, I don't know how to say that. QIJV? Thank you. Team Smooth. I mean, as long as we're back and it's smooth, then I guess there's nothing to worry about. And it looks like I was able to at least pick it up again, like right where we left off, which is kind of fun. Oh, yay. I'm really excited about the Courage song. Oh, so cute. I'm gonna do that after a couple instrumental ones. I think what I'd like to do next is... I had one that I was thinking of, but I can't remember what the title is, so I'm hoping if I just keep going, I'll find it. It's like right on the tip of my tongue. What are you called? Love Interruption. I want to do that song. This song makes me feel cool. A bit more coffee. Okay. And I like to have kind of like a cool, like keyboard tone. Not organy, but like... Uh-oh. Why aren't the buttons working? That's nerve-wracking. Hello? Hello? Maybe I'm just rushing it. Go to an empty track on the looper first. And we'll go from there. Here we go. Oh, that's so weird. Why won't it work? Maybe... There we go. Learning about my equipment. The Drunk Beth. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much. How was your stream? I was just about to start a loop. I hope you like it. Here we go.
to roll me over slowly, stick a knife inside me and twist it all around. I want love to grab my fingers gently, slam them in the doorway and put my face into the ground. I want love to murder my own mother, take her off to somewhere like hell or up above. I want love to change my friends to enemies, change my friends to enemies, and show me how it's all my fault. I won't let love disrupt or interrupt me. I won't let love disrupt or interrupt me. I won't let love disrupt or interrupt me anymore. I want love to walk up right and bite me, grab a hold and fight me, and leave me dying on the ground. I want love to split my mouth wide open, cover up my ears and never let me hear a sound. I want love to forget how you offended me. Oh, how you defended me when everybody else had talked me down. I want love to change my friends to enemies, change my friends to enemies, and show me how it's all my fault. I won't let love disrupt or interrupt me. I won't let love disrupt or interrupt me. I won't let love disrupt or interrupt me anymore. To roll me over slowly, stick a knife inside me and twist it all around. I want love to grab my fingers gently, slam them in the doorway and put my face into the ground. I want love to murder my own mother and take her off to somewhere like hell or up above. I want love to change my friends to change my friends to enemies, change my friends to show it's all my fault. I won't let love disrupt or
to add the bass to it next time. Maybe I'll pre-record the guitar for that one and then just like straight in add keys and then the bass. And I didn't know if I should do like maybe the hi-hat with it or something. It's kind of cool with just the kick coming in. Oh, I added kick on this track. Thank you guys. I remember I first learned that song when I was in college, and one of my friends who was a violin major when I was a vocalist wanted to become a guitar major, and I really wanted to become a violin major. So I feel like we would hang out and complain about how he wanted to be in the other programs. But he started practicing guitar all the time and practicing singing and songwriting, and he always would ask me to do duets with him, and that was one of the ones we did together, and I loved singing that one. I can kind of hear like a cowbell moment on those choruses, like when it comes in. I feel like cowbell could also work for like maybe like the Talking Head stuff. I kind of wanted to try and do Skyloft today, but add guitar to it. Some of the loops I'm happy without guitar, and then some I need with the guitar. But I feel like this one has like a very happy, upbeat vibe to it. So I want to see if maybe I can emulate that with the guitar adding in. Let's see. So Skyloft from Skyward Sword. Thank you, Retro, there we go, for the follow. Thank you. Oh, is there like a walk down that needs to happen there? Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. Oh, I think maybe I'll just walk up with the bass. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, bum. Dang, I'm getting a bit better with guitar here. Remembering a lot more than I used to. I have not done Breakfast in America today. I'd like to do it though. It will be a good chance to take the bass out. So Nipsek, I can do that for you. How are you today? It's good to see you. Here's a little arrangement I put together of Skyloft from Skyward Sword, Zelda, which is my favorite song from that game. It's really pretty. Make sure I'm loud enough. 2, here we go. Good feeling about this one. I was trying to sight read it an octave up, which I know it doesn't seem like it'd be hard, but I feel like I struggle with that. Yes, I feel like that would be like a really nice final touch on that piece, is to turn off the guitar at the end and then have an octave up of that melody. I think would be really pretty. Yeah. That's really close to what I want it to be. I think I just want to make the guitar part a little bit more special than just like strumming through. But that's one that I really want to record. I just don't know what I'm going to wear for it. Because I like to wear stuff for the video game cover videos that like isn't spot on, but like an homage to. Because what they wear in Skyward Sword's kind of like not easily accessible. I don't know. But for Nivsik, it's my favorite track from the game by far. I love that one. But I feel like usually the home track is always like really good when it comes to any video game. They're always so just comfy and cozy and sweet and lovely. Welcome, Loader. I think it's more, I guess, yeah, I should probably admit it. I guess a part of it is satisfaction. But I also think I just like, I hear what I want it to sound like, you know? And when it's not quite there, I'm just like, ah. Nivsik, then I have one that I'd like to play for you. Have you heard me do any Majora's Mask before? Because, oh, by the way, Petro Savic, thank you for the follow, as well as Andy, thank you. And for Minstrel the Menace for the host, I really appreciate it. Out of the Zeldas, I think Majora's Mask might have been my favorite, if I'm being honest. Even though I definitely had a walkthrough with me to, like, get through it. Deku Palace, rather. I'm gonna do another orchestrated version of a song from that game. Because one of my friends from college, Rosin, he did a beautiful album called Children of Termina, which is so good, and he said that I could play over it on stream. And since he said he liked Clocktown, I'd like to show you his version of it. It's so beautiful. Someone told me that they didn't need a walkthrough once, and I was like, oh, please, come on now. Don't, stop. Stop it right now. And they were like, yeah, I got all the masks and everything. Doubt it. Loader, thank you so much for the host. Let's see. Right? For Optimus? I know. And they were just like, yeah, just like, I didn't need it. They're like, it takes a little bit longer. I'm like, just own up to it, dude. It's okay. You're not less of a gamer. I did it. We all have done it. How are you going to know where to be at the right times of each day to get all of them? That's silly nonsense talk. And then I checked them for a fever. Here's Clocktown. I hope you like it. For those who are familiar with the plot of Majora's Mask, slowly but surely, the moon is falling towards the earth. And as you progress through the 3 days, the theme gets less and less safe. And I think Rosin did such an amazing job with changing the theme of the song as it keeps going. So I'm gonna fade out from here because it gets very scary. But if you want to hear the whole thing, I highly, highly recommend. Please check out my good friend Rosin's wonderful album, Children of Termina. It was so exciting for me to see how far and how much he's done, and his wife, who's also a wonderful arranger, performer. Really, really, really amazing stuff. Need more scary things to do? Oof. I don't know. More spiders on my ceiling or something. But I really like that song. For the one that you were mentioning for BHG, I remember that. I remember being somewhat frustrated, but not like horribly frustrated. The stopwatch thing, is that the one where you get the postman's mask? I can't remember. Ship some spiders? I'm good, man. I'm good. Thank you. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want that. Oh, something just popped in my head that I really wanted to play after that. Oh. Since we're on the Zelda train, I would like to do another Zelda one if that's okay. I want to do Windfall Island. It's my favorite Wind Waker song. It's so bouncy and happy. And it's the first one that I found by the remixer Juke Remix, whom you guys know I absolutely adore. I love playing over his stuff. He's so talented. Definitely check it out. Curious to see if he did Clock Tower. I'm pretty confident he does Astral Observatory. And he does a lot of albums, like for orchestrated video game music. And I think you'd love it, Dana, so like definitely recommend checking it out. Oh, spiders scare me. I've gotten a lot better at my fear of spiders, I will say. Partially because I moved to Tennessee from Massachusetts. And for New Englanders, we get bugs there, but they're like this size. I thought that was what bugs were. And then I moved down south, and bugs suddenly are like friggin' this big. And it's horrifying. They're like, oh yeah, you know, they're fine. Just watch out for brown recluses because, like, you have to go to the hospital if you get bit by one and your skin might not grow back. I'm like, excuse me? I heard wolf spiders, don't those kind of feel like a bee sting? They're like, I know they're super hurt, but oh my gosh, it was horrifying. And when I first moved here, I actually lived in an attic space. It was finished enough, but it was still an attic. And naturally, that's where spiders like to hang out. And so I had a fair amount of brown recluses up in that attic where I called home and I saw them all the time. They would be in my shoes, so I'd have to tap them. And sometimes one would just go boop. And before I went to bed at night, I had to do this with the sheets, and sometimes I'd see a little and oh my god, I called my dad one day crying about it so hard, and the poor guy was so helpless. He's like, I love you, but there's literally nothing I can do to help you right now. Like, I'm sorry, like, try and forget about it. And I'm just like, Dad, there's spiders all over my house. I had a spam risk going on. Anyway, there's no transition I can do to really get away from that. So here's Windfall Island by one of my favorite remixers, Juke Remix. I hope you like it. There's one shift that I usually miss. Yeah. adorable. I actually first played this song for the drunk Beth. What are you making? Yes, I desperately need some new things to cook. I think that's one of the most frustrating things, trivial things that I've been frustrated with 2020 was I'm so sick of cooking for myself and I hate everything I make now. So I need to learn how to make something new. I can't deal with it anymore. Oh, I love soup on a rainy day. That sounds really nice. Yeah, I'm not a cook. Is an Instant Pot the same as like a crock pot? But my mom's like been basically begging me to get a crock pot. She's like, and I have one, but the top broke. An Instant Pot is different. Oh, I've heard a lot about those. The people I know that do use them are like in love. Pressure cooker that doesn't go on the stove. Gotcha. But my mom's been like begging me. Like, please just get a crock pot. You'll not have to do as much work and I know you'll like it. And I'm like, okay. She's like, come on. I'm trying to help you. I'm having an urge to do a piece I haven't done for quite a long time. It's really pretty though. It's not very well known. It's called A Very Small Wish from Kingdom Hearts. And it's from like the Pinocchio level when you're inside of Monstro the Whale. But it was one of my favorite songs from that game. I remember when I got to that part, I just put down the controller and I really enjoyed just sitting and listening to it. And I will continue not kidding. That's essentially what it was. Well, no, Raisin Ox, I got really close actually. I have it, but then the top broke. And I was like, and she's like, you can probably just call the company and they'll send you a new top. I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. But I feel like whenever I need to like, call a company to get something resolved, the likelihood of me doing it drops infinitely. So, it's not very likely. I had one of those sips that was too much for one last one, but I wanted to finish it. Ooh, kind of hurt. But this particular piece I think is so cute. It makes me think of a very like sad sea shanty. I don't know. It's really pretty. Little Joe loved it. actually went better, I feel like, than I've ever done it. That one's in D flat, which is like really not my favorite key. It's essentially C sharp major, and I just despise playing in either of those keys. The finger shapes just feel so wrong. I feel wrong. But I'm really happy. I feel like that got a lot better. That made you want to watch Haunted Mansion videos on YouTube. I get that vibe for sure. I see you. That makes sense. The recipe was awful. For Nipsic, waiting for a crockpot recipe to be done and then tasting it and it being terrible is truly one of the most heartbreaking things that can happen to someone. It's happened to me a couple times because the process within itself takes hours and hours and hours. You leave it all day. That's like the whole point. So then when it's like not good, it's just such a disappointment. Okay. I don't think I've ever had rabbit before. I think what I'm gonna do now is take my quick break to feed Baloo. I feed Baloo every day around this time, and otherwise I have everything I need here, so I should be good to go. But thank you guys so much. I'm feeling a lot more like myself today. It's been a really tense month for me, and that being said, I'm really happy with how everything that I had to get done got done last month. But I just learned the hard way that I need to change how I go about approaching a busy schedule, and maybe practicing no to things as well sometimes, because I thought I could do everything, and then my body made it very clear that I in fact cannot. I'm still feeling a little odd physically, but you know, I'm just taking my steps to feel better. So thank you for supporting me going through that process. I really appreciate you. So I'm gonna go feed that cat downstairs, and when I come back, we'll play some more music. Loader, thank you for the host, by the way. I don't know if I thanked you. Currently helping my mom out of a stress sickness. It's something that I haven't really had to deal with since like college. When I started practicing violin again, I didn't play violin for a long period in my life, and I decided to pick it up again while attending Berklee as a vocalist. And I decided I really wanted to get good enough to re-audition and get in as a vocalist. And the stress I put on myself. Gypsy Lights, thank you so much for 100 bits. Thank you. The stress that I put upon myself was so bad that my body like totally fell apart. I had lost a ton of weight, and it was all I could focus on. And similarly, I was not treating myself the way I should have last month, and I didn't give my body what it needed, and my body revolted against me. Right when I finished the last thing I had to do, it just like fell apart on me, and it was really scary. I wanted to like play violin so bad, and I physically just could not. I couldn't do anything. So I'm slowly but surely trying to get back into it. So thank you guys for being so supportive and giving me advice and your own stories to help me not feel so alone in my own journey with it. I'm seeing progress, and I'm working on my lifestyle, just make sure it's cohesive to giving me longevity as a musician. So anyway, I'm gonna go feed Mr. Baloo now, and I will be back at the end of this video here.
don't cry. You can rely on me, honey. You can come by anytime you want. I'll be around. You were right about the stars. Each one is a setting sun. Tall buildings shake, voices escape, sing sad, sad songs. Tuned to chords, strung down the cheek, bitter melody, turning your orbit around. Tall buildings shake, voices escape, sing sad, sad songs. Tuned to chords, strung down the cheek, bitter melody, turning your orbit around. Strung down the cheek, bitter melody, turning your orbit around.
Then check this out.
While I was gone, an individual made a huge donation to make a beautiful 55555. And you guys, like, I don't know. I have no words for the support that you've been giving me. I was so freaked out and still am. I hate to admit that after this really turbulent, weird month I've had, that like my channel was gonna go down and like it wasn't gonna come back up, and like no one was like gonna care. And then I just freaked out and told you guys about everything going on, and just thank you. There was a knot in front of this name, so I don't know if you want to be thanked publicly or not. But thank you so much. I'm feeling a little bit better today. And I am confident in moving forward and just making sure that as I move forward, I am just better to myself. It was silver, yeah. I mean, sometimes like if I feel like people make donations when they're on a break, I didn't know if they didn't want me to make like a big thing about it, so I try to like match that, I guess, because I just want to respect people's comfort levels. But thank you, Silver, so much. Like, I was having the hardest live stream I think I've had yesterday. I was just like absolutely a mess. I was so sad, and I know that you hate seeing me sad in particular, and you've just been so generous. And then I got nervous. I did something wrong by like thank you so much. I've been working really hard to just again keep moving forward, and I'm going to bed earlier. I bought myself a new mattress, which is going to help me a lot, I think. Jill Sandwich, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, my mattress is really old and it's starting to cave in the middle, and it really hurts my back sometimes. So I was like, screw it, just buy a new mattress. Stop. I got a new toothbrush because I want to be better to like myself health-wise, No alcohol this week, just good eating, lots of water, and I was lifting weights this morning. I'm really determined to just get back to a place where I'm feeling more comfortable, because when I hit day 1 of my burnout, I was just a mess. I physically was sick. I was throwing up. I was so like just falling apart. And to be here now is a much better place to be. Just thank you so much. For silver, I feel like I should do the classic. For tranquil, I know that some people get those like really nice pads to go on top of your mattress, and I've heard that that helps a lot of people for like an inexpensive fix. Well, I shouldn't say inexpensive because I haven't tried it before, but I'd assume that would be cheaper than a new mattress. We're gonna do Old Town for silver. Once I find it. Here it is. Ah! Old Town. Let's see. I did pre-record the guitar for this one, and the backup Joes, of course, on channel 17. When I rework this one, I almost want to add keyboard to it. I feel like that could be kind of cute. That girl's a fool, she broke the wall. She hurt him hard. This time he will break down. I don't know, maybe I'll experiment, put a little key on it. I'm trying to get braver with piano. I feel like piano tone would be better. Let's see what happens. Ready? Oh, oops. That's so quiet. Let's try again. Anything else I want to add? She broke the rules, she hurt him hard. This time he will break down. She lost his trust, so she must guess all is lost. The system has broke down. Romance has broke down. This boy is cracking up. This boy is broken down. She plays it hard, she plays it tough, but that's enough for love is over. She broke his heart and that is tough, but in the end he'll soon recover. Romance is over. This boy is cracking up. This boy is broken down. Spending my time in the old hometown. I sure miss you, honey, now that you're not around. I've been wasting my time in the old hometown. I sure miss you, honey, now that you're not around. Not around this old town. This boy is cracking up. This boy is broken down. I like the bass, honestly. The piano could be a bit more confident, but let's see. The bass was kind of fun, though. It has a good doo-woppy kind of like bum 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 bum. Know what I mean? The girl's a fool, she broke the rules, she hurt him hard. This time, oopsie, this time he will break down. G major, break down. She lost her else, so she must, 'cause all is lost. The system has broke down. Romance, B major, that's what I missed. Romance has broke down. This boy's cracking up. This boy's dun, 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 dun. A minor to the B to a. Yeah, I feel like that song is happier with like a little bit of keys and the bouncy bass in it. Even though it shouldn't really be that happy, as it's technically a breakup song. It just sounds really freaking happy. Dramatic fail? Wait, what did I do? Finish is falling. What? I guess I shouldn't worry about it. Happy breakups can be a thing. I'm not trying to take that away from nobody, but yeah, okay, I'll leave it there. No comment. I kind of want to just sing one for you guys. Oh, you were falling in slow motion the whole time. Was there a particular reason why? This cap is loose. That would have been such a bummer. Oh my god. Oh, by the way, thank you so much for Talk Murder Tome for the follow, and for Tempest for the resub for 3 months in a row. Thank you so much. And the 1 gallon for a resub for 2 months in a row. Hope you're doing well. It's good to hear you sing. Thank you so much for the 1 gallon. And for Jill Sandwich, once again, for 5 gifted subs. And of course, not Silver Storm for the donation. Thank you so much. If I could play something for any of you guys, please let me know. That's like tea that's just not hot enough to enjoy. It's a real bummer. I would like to do Nobody Knows You When You're Down and Out, classic. Tranquil, no. I haven't gotten the new computer yet. In my month I was talking about when things got kind of crazy last month, I got sick. I had a really bad cold partway through, and then the stress thing happened. But I want to make sure when I buy the computer that one of my friends is there with me who knows a lot about the type of computer that I'm going to get. He was one of the people I got advice from, and he's talking about all these add-ons he wants to put onto it that will make it the best for recording things with the program that I have. But we made a time to hang out actually tomorrow. So it will be ordered tomorrow. And then I guess I'll just have to wait and see when that comes in. Daniel, how are you? Things have been really nice today. Thank you for asking. How are you? Nobody knows you when you're down and out. Once I lived the life of a millionaire. Spent all my money, I didn't care. I took all my friends out for a mighty fun time, drinking bootleg whiskey, champagne and wine. Then I began to fall so low. Lost all my friends, had nowhere to go. If I could get my hands on $1 again, I'll hold on to it till that eagle grins, because nobody knows you when you're down and out.
pocket there's not one penny, and as for friends, well, I don't got many, but when I get back on my feet again, that's when I'll meet my long lost friend. It's mighty strange, and without a doubt, nobody knows you when you're down and out. Nobody knows you when you're down now. In my pocket there's not one penny, and as for friends, well, I don't got many, but when I get back on my feet again, that's when I'll meet my long lost friend. It's mighty strange, and without a doubt, oh, it's mighty strange, and without a doubt, oh, it's mighty strange, and without a doubt, nobody knows you when you're down and out. I kind of forgot how much I like doing that one. It also reminded me there's a song I'm learning that's going to be using an instrument you don't usually see, and I'm excited to show you. But I'll save that for another stream. You know what's funny is what made me more comfortable with the idea of trying to do like scat is Harry Nilsson. You'd think that I would like name like a jazz, like kind of traditional jazz legend, because that's where you hear a lot of wonderful scat. But I was really inspired by Harry Nilsson because his kind of sounds silly a lot of the time. And it helped me be like, okay, if I sound silly, I guess that's okay. I kind of want to do this song, but I don't really feel prepared. Who cares? I'm going to do Strange Magic. Let me check the priority requests. Cool. I was listening to this the other day. This song makes me so happy. It's so silly and just like cute and nice, and I really, really like it. So I'm going to do an Electric Light Orchestra song that absolutely stole my heart called Strange Magic. For this one, I do need an empty track. It takes me a second to build, and am I ready to do this? I don't know, but I'm having fun, so that's all that matters. No, your guys' happiness is also what matters, so I hope you don't mind. Oh, I need to change one thing. Strange magic. Oh, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, cool. Oh, I hope I do good. I love this song.
Whenever I want to do good, I feel like that's when it like gets in my way. Stanny Macy, I'm happy you like it too. Is it? You know, it's not as popular as the big Electric Light Orchestra songs like Telephone Line or Mr. Blue Sky, which are amazing and I love those songs, but there's something about Strange Magic that just makes me so dang happy. I thought it went inside the sound hole. Turn you up. Kind of have to burp. I don't want that on the loop. Three and... There's a chord I forgot how to play, and I really want to check. It's a G augmented. I like never play augmented chords. Guitar. Where it has a major or a sharp fifth on it. So G, nope. So G augmented is... In context, it will be pretty. So then on the keyboard, it's like... Walking up. Okay, no one cares. I'm just gonna do it. Two, here we go. Should go up to a C. Okay, ready.
softly to the sun in a broken Stone Age dawn. You fly so high, I get a strange magic, strange magic, strange magic, got a strange magic, I get a strange magic, strange magic, strange magic, strange magic, I get a strange magic, I get a strange magic. Ba 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 You're walking meadows in my mind, making waves across my time. Oh no, oh no. Ready, everybody? I get a strange magic. Oh, I get a strange magic. Oh, yes, I get a strange magic. I get a strange magic. I get a strange magic. Oh, I'll never be the same again. Now that I've seen the way it's got to end. Sweet dreams, sweet dreams. Last time I get a strange magic. Oh, I get a strange magic. Oh, yes, I get a strange magic. I get a strange magic. I get a strange magic. Strange magic.
I freaking love this song.
Strange magic. Yes, I get a strange magic. Got a strange magic. I get a strange magic.
I still don't think I'm getting that third harmony. I was listening to it in the car when I was driving from a rehearsal the other day and was like, that's what I never heard. So the three parts are A minor, D to a G. Strange magic. Boom, boom. And then. Sorry, y'all, I really want to know what it is. Strange magic. Strange magic. And then the really high one. Strange magic. Oh, that's not in the chord. Strange magic. Oh, that's it. I just need to hear those three together. Don't worry, I'm not going to do the whole thing. So it would be if I just did only that little bit there. 2, 3, and... Strange magic. Next time. That's another one I should probably pre-record guitar on. Love Interruption. Strange Magic. Thank you so much for Johan for the resub, by the way. I really appreciate you. And D. Manaz, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Jingra, thank you so much. It's funny, I first learned that song because I got a gig playing for an Electric Light Orchestra cover band once, and I already knew a lot of ELO, like the big ones, but I didn't know Strange Magic until that part, like we did that show together, and I got so excited about it that I started singing, so then the whole string section started singing it too, and I was just like, ah, Strange Magic! I love it so much. Ba, 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 ba. I know I took my time building that loop. I really appreciate you guys. I feel bad when I do loops that take a long time, but sometimes I just want to take that extra minute to like really make sure that what I'm building is what I want to be building, I guess, is correct. But let's do a loop that's really quick and easy. I'm going to do The Place I'll Return to Someday. And for Johan, if you have something you'd like for me to play for you as a priority request, please let me know. Thank you, Jingra. And Dana, thank you. I clearly overthink that, if I'm being honest. You have told me that feedback before, but I've noticed that some people who aren't familiar with loop building are kind of like, why is this taking like 6 minutes? And it's totally valid if you would much rather hear like just a song, you know? But I don't know. I feel like a good compromise is sometimes just getting the guitar just one time around less can help, you know? Thank you, Dana. I try really hard to make this the most like broadly appealing thing that I can do, especially with how random my song list is as it is, with like, here's Majora Mask Clocktown, and here's Strange Magic by Electric Light Orchestra. It's like, what? But I try only adding things to the song list that I really feel like I'll put a lot of heart into, so. I would like to do next a trio I put together. Basically, all the parts are in the original, so I'm not taking any credit for this, but these are the 3 lines that are used in Final Fantasy IX's intro sequence, The Place I'll Return to Someday, and it's lovely. I hope you enjoy it. Hair. Okay. 3. I feel like I went into that one trying to make sure I paid attention to my bowing and how to make it push the phrases a bit more. I could hear a little bit of doubt, but it's closer at least to what I'd like it to be. This was another one I wrote the chords out to, but I feel like it sounds better with just the strings. Bum, ba-dum, dum, dum. Ba-da-dum, dum, dum, da-dum, dum, dum. Bum, ba-dum, dum, dum. Ba-da-dum, dum, dum. Da-da-dum, dum, dum. Da-da-dum, dum, dum. Da-da-dum, dum. Da-da-dum, dum. Oh, it's a C minor. No, that's not right. I'm gonna be a little cheeky right now. I just want to try. I have an idea. Alright, so I haven't tried this before, but I think it could be kind of fun. Here we go. I played before I pressed the pedal. 3 and Mamzelle, thank you so much. Oh, here, a less reverby thank you. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. How was your stream? No raid, call me. I'm just trying an idea I had. It might not work. I think it should work. But like, right? This could sound so bad. came out way better than I thought it would. That was so fun. For Mamselle, I hope you have a wonderful time with your friends. Thank you again for the raid. Thank you as well for Jake the Snake Roberts. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, One Way Rider. It's great to see you. I can tell I'm getting a lot more comfortable with these instruments the more I'm using them, which makes me feel way better. I was not expecting to play them all today, but I think yesterday just kind of broke the ice of me having a difficult weekend. And then after I got it out, I'm feeling really happy to just play stuff today. So thank you guys for listening. I feel like I'm only probably going to go for another like 30 minutes or so. This song was in the queue, so I'm going to do Muriel's theme next. And then we'll do Breakfast in America. If you're still here for Nivsik. Quarantine Pixels, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. This one is probably the most random song I think I added to my song list. But when I was at Berkeley and I was living in a studio apartment by myself in the heart of Boston, I got kind of sad and lonely. And what used to always make me feel better was watching Courage the Cowardly Dog, an old Cartoon Network show. And there's this one character that's so sweet in it, that always just makes you feel taken care of and is so nice. And she had a little theme that came on whenever she came on. And I learned it because I thought it was really pretty. This is Muriel's theme. Colt, what's up? Thank you for the resub. Miss you too, dude. How are you? If you guys aren't following, if you aren't following Colt, aka Young Gun, fix it. Because he's super, super good and he's super, super nice. Let's make this super heartfelt. Your girl needs to work on her alternate picking. Oh my god. Baloo! Baloo! It's okay. Come to my arms. I know. This song should make you feel happy. I promise. Come here. Come here, baby. Come on. You don't want to. Oh no, please don't tell me I lost connection again. Oh my god, no freakadeek away. Stream down again. No! Why? We were having so much fun. This is so annoying. I guess I might as well call it. I'm gonna see if it connects back so I can at least say goodbye before I go. It should probably be back in like a second. It's reloading. Uh-oh. Is good old Joe coming back? Texting the mods to see if there's anything that I could do to fix the issue with my internet. Oh, how I wish I could finish my stream in a normal person way. This is so dumb. Why, internet?